Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ, and I've just spotted some cat fur that I'm just trying to wipe away off my desk. Welcome back for another video. I'm back in Playful Days Journal. I really want to get cracking on this, get it out into the big wide world. So today I've got this page with the belly band here, so the belly band's already glued down, and I've chosen out this piece of ephemera to go in behind there, so obviously it needs a bit of work. So this I made during the whole book challenge back in October, and I can't remember whose idea it was. It's 3 book pages put together with washi tape so that they form a little booklet, and then the bottom is flipped up for pockets. Now, the person who made them didn't make the cuts down here for the pockets, but I did because I just think it helps it fold up better rather than catching or puckering at those points. I do also want to strengthen the tops of these pockets because it's just a thin book page, and I prefer it to be a bit sturdier for putting things in. So first off, I am going to grab just another book page here, and I'm going to put a strip on each of the tops of those pockets. And what have I done with my scissors? Oh, there we go. So I'm a bit later filming today than what I normally am because I got busy dealing with all the used Christmas paper. I had collected up used Christmas paper from Christmas Day, from Boxing Day, which was Christmas with my husband's side of the family, and before Christmas from the Secret Santa at my husband's work. So I had it in boxes and bags kind of everywhere, and it needed dealing with. So I've been going through it this morning. I started last night actually, but I didn't get too far. So this morning I've been dealing with it, removing the tape, discarding bits that are too crumpled or torn. I don't mind crumpled so much, but bits that are too torn up I've discarded, removing labels, and straightening it all out and putting it very nicely in a box for storage for next Christmas. And so I'll use that in my journaling and in my crafting. So it'll probably come out before Christmas because I'm thinking that I might want to make some Christmas journals this year for sale. It's not something I've done before. I haven't done a Christmas journal for sale, so yeah, I thought that might be quite nice to do for a change. So yeah, that's what I was busy doing, and I didn't really want to just leave it half done because I did that last night. I got so far and then had to leave it, and I thought, no, I just want to deal with it so I can move it out of our lounge, gain some of the floor space back. And yeah, so very happy I've done that now. I've just got to put the box away, but it's already looking a lot tidier in here. And I also yesterday broke down the Christmas tree, packed that away, so that's some more floor space we've got back, because it's quite a small room, like particularly because I've got my desk in here and shelving and things for my craft stuff. Not everything, but enough for me to work and do my videos and that sort of stuff. And then we've got one armchair, one 2-seater couch, the TV of course, and a cat tower, because we've got to have furniture for the cats. I mean, they basically live on the couch, but they play on the tower. So there's that as well. And then, you know, a couple of coffee tables, etc. And by the time you get all that in, there's not a lot of floor space left, to be honest. Oh, of course, in the fireplace as well, and the wood bin that goes with the fireplace, and oh my gosh, so much stuff, but all stuff that really we consider essential. Like, we couldn't not have the cat tower for our babies, and it's very cute to watch them when they get all playful. It's a 3-level cat tower with a hole down the middle, so you know, they do things like hanging over the edge trying to catch their tails and bouncing up and down in the middle bit, and one will be on the lower level and one will be on the top level, and they'll be busy playing fisticuffs. It's so much fun. So So sometimes we catch ourselves, if they're in that playful sort of mood, watching them rather than the TV, because it's right beside the TV. Right, so there, I'm happier with that now that they are a little bit more stronger. They're not going to tear easily with things being put in and out them. I'm not going to take a thumb groove out of them. I don't think it's necessary. I am going to ink everything. And then I need to decorate and put in some writing paper here and there. So I haven't actually decided precisely what I'm going to put where. So yeah, just come along and hopefully this will give you some inspiration for something. Maybe you want to do something similar or sparks another idea or something. So I'm just going to go ahead and ink around first, and might just catch these bits where the washi tape is. Hopefully it sticks okay to the washi tape. And I just chose a washi tape for this that I've been using just in various ways. Like, it's not a important washi tape, but I don't mind it either. So hopefully it sticks down nicely. I think I've found the odd patch where it's sort of lifted up a bit. So I'll need to keep an eye out for that and give it a bit of glue underneath if it's going to keep lifting. But so far so good. Right, bit on the edge there. And then because this is going in a pocket, or behind a belly band actually, not a pocket, we want to do the back as well, because the back will be showing. And this is made from Reader's Digest condensed book pages. So almost there, and then we can get to the more interesting part in decorating it and such like. So I want to decorate each of the pockets. I'm thinking maybe one of my painty papers or stamped papers. Can I get 3 out of that? I think I can get 3 out of that. I think that will look quite fun. Going with our Playful Days. So I'm just going to tear it. I could collage it, but I'm just going to go with a strip of it on each pocket. Now, I'm not sure whether these are all the same height. I don't think they are. I think they sort of got larger as I went along. So I'm not going to measure them all against the same one. I'm going to measure them individually. And I'm just going to write on the back. This is middle, M for middle. This is page 453, so I'm going to put 453 on that, just so I don't get them mixed up. Yep, I easily got 3 out of it, so that's good. And I could have even got a 4th. Right, and then this one is 470. There we go. So also need to look at the edges, and that one needs to go a slight angle, because there's these angles where I've trimmed the, and I'm actually, oh, this is, I was going to put them upside down, but this is right side up. Oh well, never mind, it's all good. Probably makes more sense to put it the right side up. And then I am going to decorate it with something else, not sure yet, possibly labels. If you're not sick of me putting labels on everything yet. I do like a label. They just meet the need so well in so many ways on so many things. And that will help strengthen the pockets as well. Right, this one's the first one. Again, I'm just going to give that a little angle. The flies are driving me crazy this morning. I don't know why. They've all been coming in the front windows. So I've got the spray unit on. If you hear the funny noise in the background every now and then, it's the spray unit. And they're still coming and buzzing by me under the camera into the French doors beside me. I hate them. They're just so gross. Right, so there's that one. And this middle one. So this middle one I'll need to take an angle off both ends. Just a little snippet. Just got to think which way I'm cutting. So I cut it the right way. And not too much. Don't want to take too much off. There we go. Yep, perfect. Or as perfect as it needs to be. Sorry about flashing my bare arms all up in your face. I do get very self-conscious about my arms flapping around, but it's me. That's what you get when you watch my video, you get me. So there we go. I think that is looking super fun. Right, so I'm thinking in behind there some writing paper, and I had grabbed out, right, I have got this old exercise book that I found in my glory box, and some toiletries had leaked, and I don't know what. It's very, very oily, but it smells beautiful. So it's nothing yucky, but it has like absolutely soaked into this exercise book. And there's a few pages, or a couple of pages, only a couple written in at the beginning. But I don't want to waste all this paper. So, excuse the tearing noise. I am going to tear out a few pages. And I'm going to use this on as the writing space. And it's lined, so that will be perfect as writing spot. We'll just see here whether that's enough. Oh, it does smell really nice. And now I need to try and get sections that aren't all yucky with that oily whatever it is. I don't even know what it is. And I didn't realize that it had been compromised like this until this morning, because I found it a couple of weeks ago when I was looking for something else in my glory box, and I thought, oh, there's a couple of exercise books in there. The other one's fine. It's only this one that's been damaged. I'll pull those out and I can use them. And then this morning, I don't know, I think it was because I was looking for paper to do this project with. And I was flicking through this one, just checking that it's one I wanted to use. And it's like, oh, it's a perfect one to use, because I'm not going to be writing notes or anything in it with that sort of oily mess, because the pen won't work on it. And I'm just going to get rid of the oily bits as I go, so that they don't contaminate anything else with transferring oil, because that would not be fun. Right, so that will look good there. I'm going to give it an ink, just so it's not so plain. I mean, it's not plain because it's got lines on it, but you know what I mean. It's quite white. So I'm just going to give it a little bit of an edge, a little bit of frame. And I've gone down further than what I need, and that's okay. It's like I've got a whole exercise book there. I don't think it's a problem to use more than what I need. Oops, now which side am I gluing? That side. I would really love to use tacky glue for this because it would be quicker and save on the glue stick. But I think this will be more effective, so we'll just have to bite the bullet and spend the time using the glue stick. To get a nice finish, and then try and put it on straight. There we go, one section done. So now I am going to go ahead and use the tacky glue to close this pocket. And I just got rid of my old baby wipe, so I'll just grab a tissue to catch the glue that might spill out. Here we go, there's one panel done. Let's do the next one. Oh, this might be a bit narrower, this one. Might have to add a strip maybe, or not. We'll take the bottom section. Actually, yes, that's what I need to do. I need to take the bottom section, not the top section. Get my thinking cap on. And try it. Oh, I've got tissue stuck to my fingers now with the glue. Distraction. About there's good. Get rid of the oily bit. So I'm totally into saving what I can from this paper. Right, I'm not going to take it down as far as what I did the other one. And maybe I can even get 2 panels out of this, but I don't know. We'll see. There, and I need to trim a little bit off the side. Oops, that wasn't very straight. Let's just straighten that up a bit. There we go. I think that'll be inside the pocket anyway, or most of it is, so not a problem. Let's give it some inky love again. And of course I need to make things to go in these pockets as well, so hopefully we will get that done this video too. Again with the glue stick, which I've put on the other side of me. So how's everyone's week going? The first week of January. I'm feeling really good actually. I'm feeling motivated, I'm feeling energetic, feeling like I'm getting things achieved, which is super, super, super cool. Just love that feeling. Long may it last. I'm sure it will have its moments where it's not so great, but I'm embracing. Let's see if I put my card. There it is. Embracing this feeling while I can, of just, yeah, getting things done. I've got so many plans, so much stuff I want to do, and just really thankful to be back into my routine. Holidays are great and all that, but I really missed my routine. I really found it difficult of, you know, if I wanted to do a video, I had to work around somebody else, and absolutely love having my husband home, love spending time, but it's just not my routine. And I found it quite challenging to step away from that and just relax in that and not worry that I was out of my routine and I couldn't sort of get things done the same way I wanted to. Right, I think, yep, we can get the second one, or the third one, sorry, out of this section and still avoid the oil patch. So that's cool. rid of that oily bit. So I'm just pop this one aside for now that I'd ripped out as well, and just do a double check. I do need to rip down that bit as well. Just need to check that it's all good. Yep, perfect. Awesome. I perhaps should have been a bit more conservative on my first section there. Although I still would have needed to use 2 sheets. I wouldn't get 3 sheets out of the 1 page. So, doesn't matter. Does not matter. And I'm using something that would otherwise be thrown away because, oh look, it's damaged. We can't use that. Biff it. No, we can still use it. So I'm sure you'll see more of this book come out as I attempt to use it up in projects, rather than have it sitting around all oily and funky forever and a day. Right. I do like using a card just to smooth everything down, get rid of any wrinkles and bubbles, and make sure it's nicely adhered. Right, so time to glue this pocket down. Like so. Oh, that's making me happy, guys. Making me very happy. I think that's looking so much fun. Now, what do I want to decorate that with? Label is the obvious choice because it's not a big space. However, let me just see what I might have in the way of butterflies or bees even. Bees maybe. I've got some beetles. Put a beetle in the flowers. It's kind of fun actually. A little beetle there. Maybe, sorry, I don't know if you can see, I'm just fossicking in my, well, there's a dragonfly. Or fly. Thinking actually I'm not going to use a beetle. Thinking maybe kind of going up in size, which is fine. Maybe we'll go fly, dragonfly and bee. How about that? It's a bit different to what I was thinking. A little bit of book page I think, or music would be nice in behind. Just looking for my bag of texty bits. What have I done with it? I keep losing things in my bin of bags because they all start blending together. Right, what might we like? How about some dictionary page? Go for some dictionary page. And since this is square cut and it's not very much around it for me to tear, I think I'm going to square cut these as well. And then we'll put torn book page in behind to give it the interest, or a bit more interest. There's our dragonfly, our fly, and because these are in a brown ink, I think we'll go with brown ink. Yep, this one. It's got a little crown on this bee. It's obviously the queen bee. I don't mind the crown. I think it's rather cute. So I'm just going to leave the crown. Sometimes I remove the crown. But I think in this case, I want to embrace it because it is a Playful Days themed journal. And what's more playful than a bee wearing a crown? Here we go. These two are on coffee dyed paper and this one's just on a bit of book page, I think. That's okay. Do want to ink around them though. Make those square edges a real frame. And I'm thinking I might add numbers as well, but we'll get these down and then we'll see what we think of adding some numbers to them. Right, so that's those done. Let's take some dictionary. I don't think there's anything particularly objectionable here. No, it's all fairly innocuous. Just take off those plain edges. And I might start with the B because that's going to need a bigger piece of paper behind it than the other two. Well, the dragonfly needs a bit bigger. I'm going to go there. Yep, I like that. I'm going to ink this as well. Oh, there's a fly on the door right beside me buzzing. Doesn't sound very happy actually. Maybe the spray unit has got to him. But, oh, so apologies if you can hear it droning away beside me. Right. Just making sure I didn't have a patch of glue in the middle where I'm going to glue this, because being very thin paper, it would stick and probably tear. There we go, is that. And our B. About there. Okay. So maybe we could use this bit for the fly. Let's do that. So how's everyone's first week of January going? Are you feeling motivated, or are you in that post-Christmas, post-New Year sort of relaxed state? Which is great if you are. You know, it's nice to just appreciate whatever you're feeling at the time. Now, which way round did I have it? I think I had it down this way, didn't I? And then my fly was up a bit. Yeah, I think it's important to recognise where you're at, whether you're needing to rest, enjoying some downtime, or whether you're feeling ready to get up and go. And believe me, I've had plenty of times where my get up and go has been non-existent. So the fact that it's here, I am fully embracing it. It's like, yes, let's get stuff done. Let's go. Oops, that's going to be too tall for the pocket. So take it down a bit. And then, yeah, no, I think I need to stick to that. Because I've put both of these on the same side, so I think I need to put this one on that same side as well. I think I actually like this side better. Right, ink that up. So yeah, we're hoping to have holidays in March, which is the month of our wedding anniversary. Things are quieter there, you know, kids are all at school. There's not so many people out and about, you know, in holiday places. Not sure whether we will yet or not, whether we can. We'll have to wait and see whether we've got any finance available then to do something. But yeah, we often prefer that to this time of year, because this time of year gets super busy. Too many people around for us. We like peace and quiet, and to wander and meander, doing what we want without the noise and busyness. And because we don't have children, we don't need other children around to occupy our children, because we don't have any. Right, let's look at numbers. I could go words as well, but I'm feeling numbers. So what have we got here that we might like? I don't know if I've got many small ones left. No, that's too big. Might have to do some more. That one would work. Can I find any more? That one is in black and we've kind of gone with brown ink, so let's see. I think I need to tip them out. That's black ink as well. Here's another black ink. We could swap to black ink maybe. Don't want white paper. Here's another black ink one. Black ink. I thought I had more brown ones. Oops. Another black one, but I don't need to keep all the black ones out. These are ones, mostly what I've hand stamped, but there is the odd one I've cut out of a magazine. And just for want of somewhere to put it, I popped it in here with my stamped ones. Black one, lots of black ones. Obviously going to have to stamp some more brown ones, I think. So we might be going with black ones for this project. Oops. Did you see that ping up? Yeah, I'm not seeing any more small brown ones. Okay. Right, so we'll pop that one away and let's look at the black ones. And maybe this one. Yep, I think that will be fine. Yeah, I really would have preferred brown ones, but never mind. I need to remind myself. In fact, I'm going to write a note right now because I know I will forget. Brown ink, small numbers. Here we go, wrote myself a note. Put it on the coffee table beside me and then I can remember to do that, hopefully. I use these small numbers, like they're long but they're small, the most out of all the numbers that I make. I just like them. They're, I guess, a bit more subtle in terms of they just add that little detail, perfectly readable, perfectly visible, but not dominating over the other element, whatever focal point is being used. And I'm just spreading them around a bit. I'm not keeping them to the same spot. And I'm not inking them because I don't want to take away from our little focal cluster of the book page and the stamped bugs. Oops, that's glued itself to the page. Obviously need a new glue page. Down there, I think. Can't remember where I had it, but it's down there now. Oops, and it's tacky with the glue from the glue page. Let's give it a bit of a wipe down. It'll dry and it won't be tacky once it's dry. Right, so that is the inside of our little book, apart from things to go in the pockets. So let's continue on to this page. So we've got this page, and the front to do. So the front will be totally decorative. Do I want this decorative or writing? I'm thinking maybe a bit of both. Maybe, actually I like the idea of this, so we can put writing space down here and then put something decorative down there. I like that idea. Best of both worlds. So I use this bit of paper that I trimmed off from, I think, the first panel that I did. And I'll probably end up covering over this edge, but just in case, I'm going to ink it anyway. Get rid of the sticky glue page. Actually, it's stuck itself to the page underneath, so just fold it in half. I've got quite a stack of glue pages ready to make into journal cards and things, so at the moment I'm just throwing out the ones I've used, the new ones, until I reduce my stockpile. So I can't keep them all. I need to use them and then I can start keeping them again. Right, there we go. And I just caught a smell of my coffee, and it's probably getting quite cold, because I made it before I started the video while I was dealing with Christmas paper. It's probably actually very, very cold, but I'm going to have a wee sip of it. Oh yeah, that's cold. Yeah, ain't no hint of warmth in that. Right, what do I want to decorate this with? I'm thinking, you'll be pleased to know I'm thinking, these images that I cut from a pattern magazine, I'm wondering whether I've got something that's vertical enough to, kind of like him, but does he go with the flowers? Perhaps not. I don't mind if I have to trim off an arm or something, but let's see if there's something that will fit better that doesn't require trimming off a limb. I suspect all of them will though. Oh, she's nice, isn't she? I would have to trim off part of her arm. I think I like her better than her. That sounds awful, doesn't it? I like her better than you. Actually, I like her too, although there's no blue. So maybe colour-wise she's not. She's quite nice too, but I think facing the wrong way. Got to try all the options, guys. She's quite funky, but again with the blue. Oh, here's a smaller one. Okay, I like her, I think. I really like this one, but I kind of don't really want to trim the arm off. So let's go with her, but I think she needs something in behind. So let's see what we might want to put in behind. Just looking at some of my painty papers here. Yeah, no, I'm not in love with this one. It's very chalky, and I think it would transfer all over the show. I do have this one, which is a different flower, but it would tie in with the pockets down here, perhaps. And she doesn't need to be completely on it. I can have her half on, half off. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear a bit. Like so. Take a bit off the top. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's go with that. And I'm thinking maybe a word. I'm not sure. We'll get this down and then look at whether we want to add a word as well. And then the back, I'm going to just do writing paper on the back. I think that'll be more than adequate for the back. and then we'll get to decorating the front. I have no idea how long I've been filming for. I'll check it in a moment. Right. But very pleased with how this is coming together so far. And I'm very happy to have your company while I'm doing it. Some sponge crumbs. And this will help hold down that washi tape if it does want to lift up. Well, it's now going to have something glued over top of it to keep it down. I'm not going to ink around her. I don't think she really needs it. Just pop her as is. She's got a few cutouts, so trying not to gouge out my glue stick in those cutout areas. Under her arms, between her arms and her body, there's cutouts. So she's super cute. I like her little hairdo there. Oh, that's cute. Do we want a word? Do we need a word? Maybe we could pop a vertical word in there. Amazing. About style. It's more yellowy, so it kind of ties in. Let's go with style. And I'll just give it a little bit of ink to separate it from the background, just a touch. And also this size-wise, I think fits better in the gap. I know what I'm going to be doing after this video. I'm going to be making a fresh cup of coffee that's hot. Yeah. Yep, really happy with that. I think that looks beautiful. Now where's that sheet of paper? This other one that I tore out. Let's go with this for the back. So we want to go just below that line there. So let's go about halfway, give it a bit of space. And tear off this oily patch while I'm here. Get rid of that. And then this little oily dot can go as well. And then we've just got another bit of paper to use. Okay, getting rid of this gluey pages. Fresh page. There's a cat either coming or going. It was raining this morning. It was first thing it was raining, but it's come out quite muggy. I guess that's why the flies are all out in force this morning, because it's warmed up after the rain and they're all so happy, and that makes me not so happy. I have a thing about flies. I find them super annoying, gross, loud, distracting. Ugh. Oops, I didn't ink it. Oh well, it's down now. It's not going to be inked. It's too busy focusing on my dislike of flies. Oh well, can't win them all, can you? Here we go. There we've got our uninked back. And that brings us to the front. I can't stop looking at it. It's making me so happy. Right, I'm going to have another mouthful of this disgustingly. Not now, Puss. I'm busy. Puss wants cuddles. If you could hear him meow. Right, what do I want for the front? I don't think I've got enough of this paper to However, if I did it sideways like that, I don't care if the text is sideways, because the point is not to read it, it's just decorative. Right, and I'm going to tacky glue this down. The effect of giving book page or any paper ink or paint or anything like that tends to thicken up the paper a little bit and gives it a bit more body. So I feel like this is going to cope okay with the tacky glue, not do any dumb things I don't want. I'm going to have to do some more of these stamped book pages, because they are actually rather fun and look really pretty, and way cheaper than buying scrapbook paper. I mean, I've got plenty of scrapbooking paper, but I don't want to use just scrapbooking paper. I want to inject some more of my personality into this journal. So whoever gets it, I hope you like my personality. Whoever buys it. Right there. So now something up here, of course. Did have those illustrations. No, it doesn't work for me. We could go another. It's kind of fun. Even the blue, it doesn't actually bother me, the blue. Or she's a better size. Let's go with her because she's a better size. I don't mind that there's no pink in there. She's got red orange hair, which matches the orange ink, so I'm just going to go with it. Do I want anything behind her? Let me just look for a moment. I'm wondering where all my doilies have gone. Don't know where they are, but I do have some of this. I don't even know what to call it. It's holy paper. It's kind of almost fabricy, but it's very soft. Maybe we could put some of that in behind her instead. Let's see how it tears. It's very fibrous. I don't want to take that straight up the top. Maybe we can tear a bit off here too. Oh, sticking to my fingers. I'm not sure what glue I am going to use to adhere this, but we'll work that one out. So I don't mind straight top and bottom. I do want to get rid of this straight edge here. Just needs a bit more trimming at the top or bottom. Yes, I like that. So maybe glue stick. Let's try glue stick. I hope I'm in frame for this. I'm just gonna, yep, I think that's gonna work. Just try and get the glue where I want it, not where I don't. And a little bit at the top there. Oops, obviously didn't get glue under that bit. Right, there we go. She can sit there, so there's just a bit of that peeking out, and it's just another layer, a subtle layer. So I'm going to tacky glue her down as well. Get all the little bits around her hair and the bow in her hair. Bow or ribbon, can't remember. Oops, probably completely off camera. Right, I think she is sweet, and they are bows. They're ribbon bows. And I definitely feel like I need something up here, label this time. So let's see what we've got here from Artsology. Yeah, no, I don't really want something pointing at her. I thought I might, but I don't. I don't. Put those ones away. And these ones might be a bit big. Oh, not bad actually. I want one like that, or do I want a pointy one? No, I don't want something pointing at her, and that kind of looks like it's pointing at her. So there's a different shape here as well. I think I like this one. Is the colour right though? It's a different colour here, and there's different colours. Might be a bit much. Maybe we need something a bit plainer. I don't know that any of these have got orange in. That one might have a... That one's not too bad. It's a bit more orangey. And of course this is more purple. I mean, maybe I chose the wrong image, but I still think she's super cute. Or we could go something totally different, like there's a bit of a map here. I think it actually designed to go vertical. Actually, I like that. That's my favourite. Let's go with that one. And pop these. Where did that one come from? I think it came from there. Let's go with that. Totally unexpected. I did not expect to go with a map label, but there you go. Sometimes try what you don't think will work, and it actually turns out to be the thing that does work. And I think being vertical actually helps too. For some reason it seems to sit better with compositionally. Right, let's pop it about. Yeah, I probably didn't need to ink it because it's got the black border, but just in case I left any white bits around it, it's taking care of that. And there we go. We have completed our little folder full of writing space with just the pockets to fill. So how are we going for time? Right, we have run out of time to get those done in this video. So I might go ahead and do those off camera. I'm not doing it completely on camera because I don't want it just sitting around in between. So I'm doing not huge bits, just little bits in between videoing. The last bit I did on camera, if I can, off camera, was this journal card. So I did this pocket and this piece in behind in the last video, and I did this journal card off camera. So I just decorated it with one of my printables, a little label here from I can't remember the name of the shop, I'm sorry. They're apothecary labels. I'll try and find it and pop it in the description box. And then a few little gem stickers up the top here, little teardrop gem stickers, which I just thought were a bit of fun to pop on there. So I did that off camera to finish that particular one. So that's today's video. I hope you really enjoyed this. I had a blast. I'm really super happy with how it looks. I'm thinking now, do I want to add a word? I don't think I need to, but I can think about that anyway. So thanks so much for coming and spending time with me today. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Okay, bye for now.